Welcome to the body scan practice. All that is required for us to do in this practice is to bringing our attention to the present moment as best we can, allowing ourselves to be with our own experience. It is very helpful to try not to have any expectations, even of becoming relaxed, as this may or may not happen. Simply allowing and noticing whatever is happening. Throughout this body scan, being gentle with yourself, not forcing or striving as best you can. There is no right or wrong way to feel. There is no need to feel anxious or worried about doing this body scan properly. So, for the next while, we are not trying to create any particular experiences. We are simply spending time being with ourselves with an open and accepting attitude. Beginning this practice by finding a quiet place where you will not be interrupted. Coming to the lying position on your back on the mat with both your arms by the sides of the body, letting both your legs outstretched and feet gently falling away from each other. If it is okay, allowing your eyes to gently close. And now, taking few minutes to get in touch with the sensations of this body lying here, becoming aware of the sensations of the touch and pressure where the body comes in contact with the mat or the floor. Sensations of the heels, back of the leg, buttocks, upper back and shoulders, back of the head, arms, all coming in contact with the mat on the floor. Sensations of stretch and pressure wherever the body meets the mat. Remembering the intention of this practice is as best you can bringing clear awareness of the experiences each moment as you focus on each part of the body in turn. There is no need to try to feel any different or become more relaxed or calmer. Intention is simply sensing the sensations in the body in each moment, whatever they are, however they are. To feel and sense them rather thinking about them, and doing this as kindly and as gently as possible. The mind will wander away many times. That's perfectly normal. That's what the minds do. Remembering that we are not trying to control our thoughts or get rid of them. The mindfulness we are developing supports us to become more aware often when our minds go elsewhere, away from where we want to place our attention in this moment. As soon as you notice that the mind has wandered, simply and gently, just noting this fact and staying wherever the mind has wandered for a few moments, befriending the thoughts or feelings you find, and then, when ready, gently, with all patience, returning the attention to the current focus, the body, the sensations of the body. Now, gathering and bringing your attention to your in breath and the out breath, becoming aware of the fact that you're breathing, noticing your breath arriving and leaving at the nostrils, tuning into the sensations of coolness when the in breath arrives at your nostrils, and the sensations of warmness when the breath leaves the nostrils. Gently focusing on the movements of the breath as it moves into the body and moves out of the body. There is no need to control the breath in any way, letting the breath breathe itself. And now moving the focus of attention in the lower abdomen, the belly, noticing the movements of the abdominal wall, gentle stretching of the wall as you breathe in, and a sense of the abdominal wall falling back as the breath moves out. As best you can, feeling the movements of the breath in this moment. On the every out breath, allowing the body to sink into the mat, trusting that the body knows how to breathe. And now, letting go of this awareness of the breath and remembering that we can return to it at any time. And now, turning your focus of attention to the top of the left leg, moving your awareness down to the feet and to the left big toe. As best you can, with gentle, friendly curiosity, exploring the sensations of the big toe. Maybe noticing any sensations of tingling, throbbing, sensations of coolness or warmth, or the sensations of the touch or contact of the big toe to the sock or to the fabric of the blanket. Whatever sensations you might find in your big toe right now, getting in touch with them as they are, as you find them. Now, moving the focus of attention to your little toe. What sensations are here? Expanding attention to other toes in between the big toe and the little toe, one by one. Perhaps the sensations of each toes touching each other, or becoming aware of the space in between the toes. Whatever you become aware, or even if there is no sensations at all, simply being interested to knowing the sensations in your left toes in this moment. Now, intentionally taking a slight deep breath, breathing into the left toes. As you breathe out, releasing the awareness of the left toe and shifting your attention to the soles of your left foot, becoming aware of the ball of the sole of the front, sole of the feet, maybe getting a sense of its shape, sensing the inner arch, the outer arch, perhaps becoming curious about the surface of the arch as a whole. Exploring the sensations of the soles of the feet, any sensation of touch or pressure, or the temperature on the surface of the skin. Narrowing the focus of attention on the point where the heel makes contact with the mat. The sensations of pressure or touch of the heel to the mat. And now leaving the awareness of the soles of the left feet and moving the awareness around the sole to the top of the left foot, noticing all the tendons and bones that make up the top of the left foot. Being curious and interested in this region and simply experiencing any sensations that are here in the top of the left foot. Perhaps there are no sensations at all. That's perfectly okay. Then moving the awareness up to the left ankle, to the inside of the ankle, and then around to the outside of the left ankle. Sensing the skin stretched tight over the bones on its inner and outer surfaces. How is the left ankle right now? Being curious to explore the sensations in the left ankle. Now holding the whole left foot in awareness as best you can. And on the next out breath, letting go of the awareness of the whole left foot and bringing your focus of attention to the lower left leg, beginning with the calf muscles, sensing the pattern of sensations in the calf muscles touching the mat, maybe sensations of tightness or looseness of the calf muscles. Now moving the attention to the shin bone of the left lower leg, getting the sense of the shin bone, surface of the skin stretched tightly over the shin bone. And now letting go of your lower legs and then bringing your awareness up to your left knee, perhaps sensing the kneecap, the sides of the knee, back of the knee, and deep into the joint itself. What sensations are there in the left knee right now? Perhaps sensations of warmth or moisture, or maybe any pain or discomfort. Whatever you find in the left knee right now, allowing a sense of curiosity and friendliness towards that experiences in the left knee as you find them. At any point, if you notice mind has wandered away, that's perfectly okay. That's what minds do. As soon as you notice that mind is no longer focused on the body, gently but firmly bringing back the attention back to the body, right to the sensations of the left knee. And whenever you're ready, expanding the awareness of the left knee to include the whole upper left leg, from the knee to the upper left hip. The inside and the outside of the left thigh, back of the thigh in contact with the mat or the floor. Just noticing how long are the bones of the left thigh. Noticing how the bones connect to the knees and how the hip bone connects to the hip. Sensing the long muscles of the left thigh. Exploring the sensations of the left thigh as best you can. Noticing any softness or tightness, or any tension within the muscles of the left thighs. Allowing a friendly curiosity to explore this region. And now, if it feels okay, bringing awareness to the breath once again, to the in breath and the out breath, expanding the awareness of the breath to include the whole left leg, breathing into the whole left leg and breathing out from the whole left leg as best you can. Noticing whatever is here. On the next out breath, letting the left leg fade from the awareness, and now moving the attention to the right leg and all the way down to the right foot and down to the right toes, and resting your awareness on the right big toes, narrowing the sensations where the toes touch each other, sensing the shape of the toes, joints, perhaps even getting a sense of the toes' nails, beginning to explore with a sense of playfulness and curiosity the sensations of the right toes in this moment. And now letting go of the awareness of the toes and moving the awareness to the soles of the right foot, sensing the ball of the foot, inner arch and outer arch of the soles, and narrowing your focus on the heel of the foot, heel of the right foot, coming in contact with the mat, the sensations of touch and pressure. And now curving up to the top of the right foot and to the ankle, becoming aware of the sensations on the surface of the ankle. Perhaps noticing any coolness or warmth here, bringing the attention to the right ankle as best you can. Perhaps allowing an acceptance towards any sensations that you might find in your right foot. And again, whenever you notice that the mind has been taken away from the focus of your right foot, gently bringing your mind back to the focus of attention right now, the sensations of the right foot. On the next out breath, letting go of the awareness of the right foot and shifting the focus of attention to the lower right leg, beginning with the upper surface of the leg, the shin, perhaps sensing the strength and the length of the shin bone, moving the tension around the calf muscles, noticing the sensations on the surface and within the muscles of the calf. Sensations of the calf muscles coming in contact with the mat, the touch and pressure of the fabric, noticing any tightness or looseness around your calf muscles. Exploring the sensations in the lower right leg as best you can, sensing them rather thinking about it. Now, leaving the right lower leg and shifting your focus of attention to the right knee, resting your awareness in the right knee for a few moments. The sensations of this right knee in this moment. Moving the tension around the knee, the front of the right knee, sides of the right knee, soft back of the right knee. Developing and allowing a friendly curiosity to explore the sensations of the right knee in this moment. And now allowing to take or expand the awareness to the whole of the upper leg, the right thighs, getting sense of the length of the thigh bone, long muscles surrounding the right thighs, focusing on the sensations of the right thighs, touch or pressure of the thighs coming in contact with the mat, narrowing the focus of attention to explore the muscles of the right thigh right now in this moment, sensing any tightness or heaviness or any tiredness in the right thigh. Now, taking a slight deeper breath, becoming aware of the whole of the right leg. And it feels okay. Bring in awareness to the breath once again. The in breath, the out breath. Expanding the awareness of the breath to include the whole right leg as best you can. Breathing into the right leg and breathing out from the right leg. Noticing whatever is here. And on the next out breath, letting go of the awareness of the right leg. And now, bringing the focus of attention to the pelvis, the region extending from the right hip to the left hip. This cradle-like area holding many of our internal organs in place. Perhaps noticing any sensations here in this moment. Sensations of tension, tightness, maybe weakness or strength. Just tuning into whatever it is, however it is here in this moment. Now, leaving this area and bringing attention to the lower back. This is an area where many of us store tension. When you come to an area of tension or painful sensations, or if the experience is difficult, always moving our awareness back to our breath, the anchor, or maybe moving towards the sensations or difficult emotions, turning towards the difficulty. And if so, using the breath to bring our awareness up to the edge of the sensation, using the in breath to open towards this area of discomfort or unpleasant feeling. And on the out breath, softening towards the edge, not trying to get rid of the difficulty, but simply allowing for the experience to be here and now, accepting the experience as best you can in this time. This is a very different way of being with discomfort for many of us. And now extending the focus of attention to the upper back, becoming aware of the rib cage coming in contact with a mat or a rug. Perhaps noticing subtle movements of the back of the rib cage. Space in between the rib cage. And the movements of the rib cage as the breath moves in and moves out. Whenever you're ready, slightly deep, taking a deeper breath and breathing into the back. And on the next out breath, letting go of the awareness of the back and shifting the focus to the front of the body, down to the belly and the lower abdomen. Tuning closely into the sensations of this region, the lower abdomen, the belly, in this moment. Noticing the sensations of the stretch of the abdominal wall as we breathe in, and sensations of the abdominal wall falling back as we breathe out. Focusing on the movements of the breath to brighten the awareness as best you can. At any point, if you feel sleepy or drowsy, you can always open your eyes or move the body until it passes. So now taking the awareness to the rib cage in the front of the body, sensing the gap between the rib cage's muscles, noticing if there is any tightness or relaxing, noticing movements of the rib cage in front of the body as we breathe in and breathe out. Narrowing the focus of attention right into the chest, sensing the subtle movements of the lungs as the breath moves into the lungs and leave the lungs. Maybe tuning into the sensations of pulsing of the heart as it beats. Gentle and steady rhythmic sensations of the heart pulsing. Noticing the sensations of the front of the body, the chest. Either it is open or restricted. Any sensations of softness or warming, or any coolness or hardness. Allowing friendly awareness to the upper torso and accepting whatever sensations you might find in this region right now in this moment. On the next out breath, letting go of the awareness of the torso, upper chest. Now refocusing the attention on the fingers of both hands, focusing on the very tips of the fingers and thumbs. Holding the fingertips in awareness as best you can. Exploring the sensations on the fingertips right now in this moment. Perhaps sensations of tingling or throbbing, coolness or warm. Whatever you find them, just notice them as they are, as best you can. And now bringing awareness to the back of the fingers, front of the fingers, palms of the hands, perhaps getting a sense of the creases of the hands and foldings in the palms. Now moving to the wrist, directly sensing the subtle throbbing of the pulse around your wrist. Focusing the forearms and the sensations in the forearms in the moment. Becoming aware of the elbows, right elbow, left elbow. Sensing the elbow bone itself. Softer region of the inner surface of the elbow. And now bringing attention to the upper arms, the right arm, left upper arm. Focusing on the sensations of the upper arm, the biceps, triceps. Tuning into any sensations you might find in your upper arms. Any sensations of softness or tightness, or tension or relaxation. Whatever sensations you might find here, just notice them as they are. And now coming aware of the armpits. Any or no sensations here. Focusing on the shoulders. Noticing any stretching, tightness, or holding around the shoulders. The right shoulder and the left shoulder. Gently exploring the sensations around the shoulder as best you can. Maybe slightly breathing into the shoulder muscles and breathing out of the shoulder muscles. Now, holding the whole upper arm in awareness as best you can. Whatever you feel or don't feel, all to be welcomed because that is how things are right now in the arms. On the next out breath, letting go of the arms and focusing attention on the neck and the throat. Becoming aware of the movements of the breath, the throat, as the breath moves in and moves out. And now moving your attention up to focus on the face. Region often can store tension and emotions. Beginning to focus on the jaw muscles, including the chin, all the way up to the ear, and sensing the hinge of the jaws. Bringing the attention to the lips, sensations as they touch each other. And moving the tension inside the mouth, focusing the tongue, perhaps sensations of the tongue touching the teeth or top of the mouth. Bringing awareness to the nose, noticing any sensations around the nostrils, tingling, touch of the breath, coolness or warmness around the nostrils. Coming aware of the eyes, eyebrows, space in between eyebrows. Eye socket, right eyes and left eyes. Eye muscles. Begin to notice any sensations around your eye muscles, any tiredness or tension. Just allowing the eye muscles to soften as best you can. Bringing attention to both temples, forehead, exploring the sensations in this region. And now holding the whole face in awareness as best you can. Breathing into the whole face, refreshing and renewing as best you can. And now letting go of the awareness of the face, and moving your awareness to the very top of the head, the crown, exploring any sensations you might find on the scalp, on the back of the head. allowing your awareness to rest on the crown of the head. Whenever you're ready, allowing your awareness to expand to the entire body, sensing the body as a whole together, the sensations of the breath as you lie here, extending the awareness down to the face, neck, chest, back, abdomen, further down to the hips, pelvic region, down to the legs, below the knees, and into both feet, all the way to the toes. And now, simply lying here, breathing, the sense of the body as a whole, allowing your body to lie here just as it is. Sense of completeness, wholeness, resting in awareness, moment by moment. Now, allowing yourself to be who you are and what you are, the sense of acceptance and letting be, reflecting that this in itself is deeply healing. And now, returning awareness to the room you're in, hearing any sounds that may be here, gently opening the eyes, and when it feels okay, beginning to stretch a little or move the body slowly, gently in any way that feels right. And when you're ready, rolling over to one side and coming to sit mindfully.